Hello traders, welcome back to Simply Forex. Today is Tuesday the 5th of December. Merry Crimbo. We are going to look back at yesterday's trades, we're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. Let's do this. So yesterday, guys, we were looking to buy pound against the Swiss franc. Why were we looking to buy it? Well, we was in a range and then it become an uptrend. We started to get higher highs, guys. All right. It didn't break this high. I was conscious of that, but price come all the way down here. Yeah. Back to this last piece of support. And at this area, we were getting some nice bullish wicks. Okay. It was bouncing off of this support. And the idea was to take it back up to these highs. So that was the idea, guys, to buy pound Swiss franc. I'm going to show you a couple of things now. So if we start with the H1. All right. So with the H1, guys, we had some news come out. We had some CPI come out of Switzerland that was worse than expected. And it led to this big bullish candle here. All right. So once we see this candle, yeah, it's broken H1 structure. It's even just about broke this high. You know, everything's telling me, you know, to buy this pair. Yeah, we even get a lovely retrace down to our grey zone that we highlighted, yeah, back down to this level here. So everything is saying buy, buy, buy. You know, this is going to be a wonderful trade. But this is why we look at different time frames, guys. So if you just looked at the H1, you would be in this trade, you know, and you would probably be stopped out by now if your stop's down here, okay? Whereas if you look at the H4, guys, as well, you know, look at that. That is not telling us to buy this pair. Yeah, this is firmly in a downtrend. Yeah, and we've got a very bearish reaction, you know, at these last highs, at the moving average 20. Yeah, and this is a very bearish reaction, this followed by this. And, you know, as a result, price came down. So, you know, this kept me out of the trade. I did not take pound Swiss franc because I was seeing this on the H4. So look at those different time frames, guys. You know, if the H1's saying buy, 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 say okay, and then just confirm the idea by looking at the H4. And the H4 was the opposite. The H4 was like sell, sell, sell. So conflict, just no trade, stayed out of this pair. And it was the same with Aussie dollar Swiss franc, guys. And you can see how, you know, trading across time frames keeps you out of trouble. All right. And again, the day chart, what were we looking to do? We were looking to buy it. So why were we looking to buy Aussie dollar Swiss franc? Well, we were in an uptrend. Yeah, you can clearly see that. Yeah, price come back down to these last lows and held. Yeah, we had, you know, this combination of candles. We had, yeah, these two here. We had a doji followed by a bullish candle. Okay, so that told me sellers had slowed down and then buyers were back in the market and we could take price back up to these highs. Okay, so that was the idea, guys. If we drop down again to the H1, okay, less clear, not as clear as pound Swiss franc, you know, but even on this Aussie dollar Swiss franc trade, you know, we were still in an uptrend. You know, we didn't quite break these highs. Okay, so H1 was still quite bullish. Look at these wicks as well. You know, things were telling us to potentially buy Aussie dollar Swiss franc. But again, as soon as I looked at the H4 chart and we saw this wick, you know, that's just rejected these highs. That's what it's done. And then there was a bit of indecision. And we don't want to trade indecision. And then the market told us. The market told us sellers are in control. Stay out of this market. Yeah, and so I did. Okay, so yeah, pound Swiss franc, Aussie dollar Swiss franc, no trade, guys. And the last trade idea from yesterday was pound New Zealand dollar. And again, guys, no trade. If we start with the day chart, you know, this could potentially be a nice setup for today as well. But, you know, we were in a downtrend. Yeah, you don't need to be Warren Buffett to see that. We're clearly in this sort of messy range here, but then bang, it broke down, breaking all of these lows in here. You know, we were getting bearish candle, and the idea was just to come back down to this support area here, this 20400 level. And that's exactly what happened, but that happened while we were asleep. So the market opened here, you can see, and just come down and hit target. And then once that happens, guys, I'm not interested, because it's a target because it's support. So you're going to see buyers coming to the market here. And that's exactly what's happened. You know, if your target is support, you should then see buyers. And, you know, I'm not keen on selling this just yet. So, yeah, no trade on pound New Zealand dollar, guys. I know we feel like we've been saying this a lot recently. And, you know, sometimes the market will be like this. It's not going to give you a lot of setups. The markets might be difficult to read. You know, these tricky times really test you as a trader, and you just need to just ride them out. You know, don't jump into things that aren't there, and still just trade your, you know, the best setups that you see. Simple as that. So yeah, tricky day, guys, and it's still looking a bit tricky today as well. So let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed yesterday's analysis and enjoy receiving our trade ideas every single day, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now, guys. We'd love to have you. Also, smash the notification button so you receive an alert every time we post a vid. And if everyone could please smash the like button, guys. Yeah, it really helps support the channel. Messi, Danki, Danshi, Salamat. Thank you. Right, trades for Tuesday, the 5th of December. Merry Christmas, by the way. Before we do, guys, let me just mention a few things before I give you the trade ideas. First of all, guys, we have a free Discord channel. It is free, so come join it. We've got traders in there sharing knowledge, ideas. We've got books. We've got psychology, useful links, loads of cool things, guys. Come check it out. We've also got the VIP Discord channel, guys. You do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions about anything to do with trading. Myself and 2 other expert traders give you our trade ideas as and when they happen. We also have a trading academy, guys. We put exclusive content into this trading academy every single week, and it's just full of tutorials which you can learn from. Okay, so check that out. And we have a performance coach as well that you can benefit from. So guys, loads of value in the VIP Discord. Check it out. Next, guys, we have a mentorship program. If you would like to be mentored or coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program. And finally, guys, if you would like to support the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and you can become a supporter or gold member and show your support for the channel. All right, all the information for all of these things are in the video description. Check it out. And don't forget the podcast today, Sit on Your Hands podcast with Kev later on. Right, trade. So as I mentioned, guys, in yesterday's recap, the markets are tricky. You know, they're not doing much. There's not much setting up for me. You know, prices, you know, flying off in one direction, and it's maybe a bit overbought or oversold, or structure isn't clear, or we're getting conflicting messages. So it's tricky at the moment. Okay, guys. So I'm just going to show you what I'm looking at. Okay, and it's a couple of yen pairs basically. Okay, this will be a trade idea. So pound yen is going to be my first trade idea. I'm just looking at a couple of yen pairs. So why am I looking at the yen pairs? So as you can see, guys, we are, you know, in an uptrend. We're clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, we're getting, you know, higher lows, higher highs. All right, so we're in an uptrend. And price has retraced all the way back down to here. We've seen quite a bullish reaction at these, at these last lows here. Okay, so we've had quite a bullish reaction there. So I'm just looking, I'm not being, because yen pairs, you know, are a little bit tricky in terms of, you know, can we take price all the way back up to here? You know, maybe, but I've got more of a conservative target. Okay, because like I say, the markets are a little bit tricky, so my targets will become more conservative. Okay, so the blue line is 187 psychological level is my target. If we drop down to the H4, okay, it's a H4 and a H1 play. So you can see this level through here, guys. Yeah, you can see where price has kept reacting. Yeah, let me show you that on the H1. Perhaps you can see it a little bit more clearly. So yeah, we've just got price reacting through here. So all I want to see, guys, is a break of this level. If we get a break of this level, a retest, and then I think we can take price back up to this psychological level. All right, so that's the pound yen idea, but we do need to see this break in structure. This will be a H1 and a H4 structure break. So pound yen buy. And like I said, it's just a few yen pairs we're looking at. And Swiss franc yen as well, guys. If we start with a day chart, again, you know, we are in an uptrend still just about, really. Okay. We're, you know, arguably in a ascending triangle. Yeah, because we're getting higher lows. Yeah, but these highs are just remaining. So this is like an ascending triangle that we're potentially seeing here. Okay. So with that in mind, you know, we've also had a nice bullish wick at these last lows here. Okay, and the idea is just to come to the top of this triangle again, back up to these highs. All right, and that would make sense, guys. And let me just show you that triangle again, yeah, because if we get this and we join these together, yeah, this is what we're seeing. Okay, so we're an ascending triangle and we're getting higher lows. We're not getting higher highs, but we are getting higher lows. So the idea is just to take it back up to here. If we drop down to the H4 now, yeah, you can just see there's a level through here, guys. Yeah, you can see where price has reacted before. Yeah, we just want to see price come back into this level. We get a bullish reaction, and then we can start taking price back up to these last highs. All right, so yes, Swiss franc yen as well is a trade idea. So Swiss franc yen, pound yen, both trade ideas. And I also wanted to take a look at euro yen. So euro yen is in a daily downtrend. We have to get this very clear. Yeah, look at that. That is clearly in a, you know, a daily downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows. Okay, we're in a downtrend. If we go to the weekly chart, though, it's at a really, really nice level. Yeah, you can see we've had all of this resistance in here. What was once resistance is now support, and we're bouncing literally off the moving average 20. So it's like double whammy weekly support. So this is not with trend, but I'm just keeping an eye on this, guys, because maybe we can take price, you know, just back to these last lows here, or even this psychological level. Let's go for the 161. Okay, so that's what we're looking to do. If we go to the H4, okay, let's have a look at the H1. Yeah, we just want to see a sort of a break of structure, guys. So if I put a grey zone just through to the top of these H1 levels, we just want to see a break out of this. Get a break, retest, and then we've got potential to for the upside as well. All right, guys. So, yeah, those are the things I'm looking at today. Just a few yen pairs. Let's take a look at the news now. So, news for Tuesday, the 5th of December. Merry Christmas. So very shortly, guys, we have a big piece of news, and that is the Royal Bank of Australia interest rate decision. So they're expecting to keep it as, you know, the same, 4.35%. So let's see, guys, that's coming out in just over a quarter of an hour. So that, with the RBA rate statement, is obviously going to have a big impact on the Aussie dollar. So that coming out soon. And then it's all about PMI data, guys. So 8:55 London GMT, we've got services PMI coming out of Germany. 5 minutes later, coming out of the Euro, we've got composite and services PMI. So for me, all of these are 3-star ratings, not 2-star ratings like these would suggest. PMI is important. 9:30 coming out of the UK, we got composite and services PMI, and then after that, guys, later on in the day, we've got US PMI. So 2:45, we've got composite PMI, services PMI, manufacturing PMI. So all of that coming out at 2:45 and 3 o'clock. Also got ISM non-fact manufacturing prices and job lot openings at the same time. So 3 o'clock could really move some US dollar pairs. All right. So a busy-ish news day. So yeah, be careful, guys. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a great trading day, and I'll see you soon.